If you're anything like me, you probably spend way too much time browsing homes on Zillow that are just way out of your budget. But what most people don't realize is that you can actually turn Zillow into a gold mine if you know the right way to use it. And in this video, I'm going to show you a simple hack that I started using back in 2016 to get real estate clients, offer them a simple service to help them grow their business. And today, I want to show you everything step by step so you can leverage Zillow in the same exact way. And the best part for you is this is 100% beginner friendly. You don't need any prior marketing experience or any tech skills or some large upfront investment to go through and get started. Over the last decade, I've worked with thousands of real estate agents, and it all started with this one simple hack. And now I've shown hundreds of other total beginners how to leverage this exact same model, and they've been able to see amazing results as well. And just to put you at ease, I am not making this video to go and sell you some $997 course or get you into some paid coaching program at the end of this video. In fact, if you just smash the like button, drop a comment down below, and consider sharing this video with a friend, I'll share with you my full step-by-step course, templates, scripts, everything that I've personally used to get thousands of paying clients 100% for free. Okay, so now that you've smashed the like button, drop a comment down below so I can hook you up with the private link to unlock all of my courses, templates, scripts, everything 100% for free. Here is a live look at exactly what we're going to be doing. So here is a real website that I built in a matter of seconds, which I'm going to show you how to do here in just a second, plus give you the copy and paste prompt, everything. And you can see right here, this is for an agent in South Florida, in Miami. It pulled in her average sales price, her recent sales, her active listings that we can click out and go and see all these different listings, has all of her client testimonials and a contact form. And as you see this, I am not a website designer. I don't know how to code. I don't know how to design. I have zero artistic abilities whatsoever, but I was able to make this in a matter of seconds. And you will be able to do the exact same thing. But first, before I show you how to do that, the key thing here is we need to get a real estate agent as a client. So you might be thinking, well, how do we go through and find realtors? And that is where this whole Zillow hack comes into place. So if we go here to Zillow, typically most people are using Zillow to go search for homes in their community or in their dream neighborhood or their dream location. However, I use Zillow a bit differently than most people. So what I like to do is I like to come up here to find an agent, and I'll go and say real estate agents right here. And so now what I can do is I can see all of the realtors in my local area, or I can go and type in a specific location. So for this one, I'm just going to say Dallas, Texas. Okay. And then I'm just going to click this and hit enter. And what happens is Zillow will show me all of the top realtors in this specific area. So I did this for Dallas, Texas. You could do it for Miami, Florida, Southern California, anywhere. And you could do this again and again and again. And you can see there are pages of results. Now, the reason why I like to go on Zillow as opposed to on Google or in some Facebook group is because we can see if these agents are even successful or not. Because a lot of agents are just part-time, and if they're just part-time agents and kind of just doing it as a casual side hustle, more than likely, they're not going to have the budget to go through and pay you to help them generate leads, book more appointments, and ultimately grow their business, which is what we're going to be doing, and that is what these top agents are going to pay us to do. So you can see right here, we've got a few different filters. We can say which agents are buying agents, seller agents. We can see which ones are top agents if we only want to sort by the top agents. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through and click right here on Michelle Beach. And this Zillow profile page, this is almost like a Facebook business profile page where it has a little bit more information on her active listings, some reviews, kind of the area that she works in, past listings. And then if we scroll all the way down here, we'll be able to find her contact information where we can see her phone number, her email address, her actual address of her office. And so we can go through and reach out to her. Now, before I want to reach out to her, what I like to do is I like to go in and I'm going to use this copy and paste prompt to make a professional website design just like this for this agent. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to copy this prompt. So this prompt says, make professionally designed real estate website for this agent, and I'm going to put in the link, and I want their active listings and reviews embedded into the site with a contact form, chat widget, and automated conversation AI agent trained on this realtor's business to answer any questions a website visitor has when visiting their website. So now I'm going to come over here to this AI software right here. I'm going to just paste in this prompt, and then I'm going to also grab the URL so it knows which website I'm actually talking about here. So I'm just going to paste in this link, and then I'm going to hit enter. And this is going to automatically build this entire website for me, customized for Michelle, her contact information, her reviews, her past homes that she sold, her active listings, everything from A to Z. Now, real quick, while this is being built out, I just want to invite you, if you want to go through and get access to this exact AI software that I use to run my entire business, I'll hook you up with an extended 30-day free trial down in the description as well as in the top comment. And you'll also get access to all of my courses, templates, scripts that I've used to get thousands of paying real estate clients 100% for free. Not only will you get access to all of these courses, but you'll get access to this private community where I go through and I do weekly live Q&A calls to help you out with anything. And like I said, if you get started with that extended 30-day free trial, it will cost you nothing extra, but I will get a little bit of a kickback. And because of that, I can go through and give you my entire business model, everything that has worked for me from A to Z, plus coaching, plus community, plus weekly live calls, and a one-on-one kickoff call, all 100% for free. You'll also even get access to this private community where I'll show you a simple business model that I've used to make over $10 million online using this exact same software. So once again, if you want to go through and get started with that, there's a 30-day extended free trial to the software right down below, and you'll be able to unlock access to everything. Okay, check this out. It just finished Find Your Dallas Dream Home. It just made this entire website with the featured listings, with the reviews that we can now go through and send to Michelle and get her as a client. Now, this whole client acquisition model works on the law of reciprocity. So now we're going to go through and reach out to Michelle with this completed, professionally designed website, 100% for free. We can tell her, hey, we built this for free. Want to go through and help you out. And because you've actually offered value up front from the very beginning, the chances of this real estate agent responding to you go up dramatically. And so from here, then you might be thinking, well, Jason, how do we actually go through and make money? Well, the cool thing about this AI software right here, and that's why I highly recommend going through and checking it out, getting started with the extended 30-day free trial, is that you can white label it. And what white labeling means, it means you can connect your own logo, put your own domain on it, connect your own payment processor, so you get to collect 100% of the payments. You're not doing any commission splits or anything like that. And this software platform even lets you bring on unlimited clients. It's not like you get to 10 clients and they're charging you more per user, per client. It is unlimited clients, which is amazing. And then you could take this website right here, and you can see right here, it's saying, hey, connect it to the CRM. This AI software has a full CRM built into it. And then also, if we come up here and hit publish, remember we said, hey, add a chat widget to this page and create a conversational AI agent that's going to be able to respond to all of the questions that we might have. So if we go through and we open up this website, and I'm just going to move my head right there. And so we might say something like, what is the best phone number to reach you? And I don't know, whatever the question might be, but it's already all trained. Let me zoom in right here. And it says, you can reach Michelle directly at her phone number. Would you like me to have her call you? And then you could say, yes, that would be great, or whatever it is. And the AI chatbot is already trained not only to turn more of these website visitors into sales conversations, but actual real life booked appointments on Michelle's calendar, which brings a tremendous amount of value to Michelle in her real estate business. Now, one more thing I want to go through and show you too, which is crazy that we can do this with this software. I just want to try to show you the power of this software and all the things that we can do. There is another tool that we have called Ask AI. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a simple prompt in here. Okay, I'll just zoom in so you guys can see exactly what I wrote right here. I said, create 3 Facebook posts for this real estate agent, put it in the link, and schedule them out 1 per day over the next 3 days. And I'm just going to hit enter. Now, this is a service that I have offered to real estate agents in the past to go through and create social media content for them to post on Facebook, on Instagram, Twitter, on all the different social media profiles. But in the past, what we had to do is we had to use a simple service like Canva, but we had to go through and actually create the content. And then we would take that content, then we would move it over to an automation scheduler to post on social media. But now with AI, I can literally prompt it just like I showed you and say, hey, create social media posts for Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or all of them. And I want it to be images or videos or just text-based or whatever it might be. And then I want you to schedule it out. Because the cool thing about this AI software, and as I was showing you earlier, you can white label it. So where I see your logo, you can throw your own logo, connect your own domain, connect your own payment processor. So as you get clients, these real estate clients, and let's say you're charging $299 per month, you not only keep the $299 per month, but if you get 5 clients, 10 clients, you can see how this monthly recurring revenue really starts to stack up, and you're not having to do any commission splits, and you have this software that's already pre-built, pre-coded. In addition to all of this, it has an automation scheduler to automatically post to social media for your clients. So the cool thing for you is in the past, I had to go through and hire account managers. I would do the sales, but then an account manager would go and create the content and then schedule the content and then get the okay from the client to be able to actually post the content. But now all you would have to do is literally get in contact with the realtor, sell them, and then tell AI exactly what to do. So now you're not having to hire humans, and you have way less overhead and way more leverage and scalability. Now, if we zoom in here, you can see this is just a demo account. And so what it's telling me is it's saying, hey, which Facebook page we should connect to, because I don't have one connected. And I also don't have Michelle Beach's Facebook page connected because I'm just using this for an example. But you can see these are all different social media posts. This one didn't do images because I was like, I don't want to make images because sometimes that takes a little bit longer. But it could do full on images, has all these posts that if I had the Facebook page connected, I just say post, and then it will schedule it out, and it would go through and automatically schedule out the post on whatever cadence that I would want to go through and schedule it. So there you go, guys. This is one of my favorite business models because you're able to go and create monthly recurring revenue. So you're not starting at zero at the beginning of every single month. And you can see with AI, with these AI software, there is massive leverage and scale to this business. There's not a ton of overhead. You're not having to go through and hire a massive team to run this. And there's nothing stopping you from getting 10 clients, 20 clients, even hundreds of clients using this exact setup. So once again, if you want all my courses, templates, scripts, my live community, a one-on-one kickoff call, plus weekly live Q&A calls with me to go through and show you guys exactly how I went and grew my business to thousands of paying clients, all you got to do to get started is just jump into the extended 30-day free trial to this AI automation software. There's a link down in the description as well as in the top comment. You'll be able to get instant access to everything that I offer. And like I said, it's going to cost you nothing more. I'll get a little bit of a kickback in return, but that's what allows me to go through and offer all of this to you for free to help you scale your own online business. So anyway, with that said, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.